Well, hello, and good morning everyone, and welcome back to Death Stranding 2. I'm Keepy75, and I hope everybody is doing well and staying safe in this wonderful Saturday morning. So what's going on, everybody? How's your weekend going? Hopefully well. Hopefully better than Sam's is. Alright. What is it we need to do? Activate brain loop. My microphone is falling down. Stop that. Switch that over. Can I do anything in here? Oh, check out loop.
You ready for another trip with Daddy?
Hey, Doc Wesker. What's up, bud? Good morning. How you doing? Alright, project it's prepared to depart. Do I have anything new for my backpack that I can put on there? Patches on. Just position. Fabricate. Oh, doesn't look like there's anything else I can make yet. Okay, let's get out of here. Room yourself? That wasn't available before. Dye my hair. Is he putting spray paint in his hair? Yeah. Oh, looking good. All right, let's head up. Let's do it.
Sam, would you mind if I joined you?
Humor him. His knowledge and experience will probably come in handy down the road.
Yes. Really, Sam? Your buttocks? What about shotgun? I prefer the driver's seat.
And the journey begins.
You think you have a choice?
What was that just now?
You saw it too, huh? Let's just say it's nothing new. I always got these flashes when I hooked up the pod.
Ah, the bleed-through effect, wherein the BB's memories are conflated with one's own. I'm sure someone explained it to you before. Though this is a little different, of course.
I really gotta deal with this shit again.
Sam, do you read me? You'll first need to access the Mexico side plate gate terminal. After we've confirmed network coverage, we can take the DHV Magellan and regroup at your position.
Okay, we are back, ready to go. Where is the machine? Is over here. Alright, so we don't have any orders. Trust cargo details, fabrication, and management. Let's see what my backpack consists of right now. Plain materials. Can't really claim much. It's better than nothing. Okay. So these are on the cargo shelf. I have to place them all in a private locker. But before so, get easier and put them all in at once. What do I have in my equipment? New VR training. APAS has provided us with a new VR training program, the Porter Mastery Program. This one involves a mixture of combat and delivery exercises. Your scores are recorded, so be sure to push yourself to the limit. Taking an interest in the new crew members. It's a cat. Alright, so there's nothing I can do there. Cargo management. I don't have anything. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? I want to go to the settings and lower my controls. Where is the sensitivity? This is it right here. Aiming. Oh, that wasn't bad. It was the aiming. Choose whether or not to have the camera follow you. Movements, control, and aiming. Alright, so this is what needs to be changed. It's just too quick. That should be good. Okay, now since we have nothing, we need to make a gun. We need to make a few things. We need to make a pair of boots. We need to make a ladder. gun. Need to make 2 of them. Climbing anchor. Some of them. Some of them. Oh, everything's on my bike, I think. But that's all right. Yeah, see, it's in my private locker. So I don't need to make any of that. It's all right here. Cans of recycling, yes. I don't want to recycle equipment. Take from garage, change color. I didn't know I could do all this. That looks pretty sick though. Not gonna lie. Subcolor. I'll just keep that one. Okay. What's up, Mueller? Okay, now we gotta get our stuff from the private locker. I know it's a lot going on here. Why can't I get my private locker? What? I don't get it. How come I can't get to the private locker? It's pissing me off. Why doesn't it say private locker? Like, why facility storage? Here we go. Weapons. I don't need none of that. We can put stuff on the bike as well, so I'm not worried about none of that. Those are damaged. Lost cargo. Alright, the rest will stay in there. We can access it at some other place. Management. Now we gotta put some stuff on the bike. So. Put on Tri-Cruiser. Tri-Cruiser. Hey Andy, good morning bud. How you doing this morning? Okay, now they're in the grenade pouch. The handgun and the gun should go on the utility rack. High quality charcoal, what? Alright, so that's equipped. That's on the utility pouch. That's in the grenade pouch. That's on the tool rack. Hey, Feed. What's up, buddy? Good morning. And the rest is... Alright, that's good. Auto arrange. And we should be good to go. Get on the bike. These are aid requests made by other porters. Aid requests do not need to be accepted like orders. The request will be deemed complete once you've done what's required. Completing aid requests earns you likes and also increases your connection with level with the requester. Pick up cargo. What does it say? Request weapons. Argoon.
I haven't been outside in a long while. Let's get going, hmm? If nothing else, this journey should give you a chance to mourn.
This one's for you.
You know, I meant it when I said I understand how you feel. But if you hold on to the sadness, it will weigh you down.
No
like
face cam.
anchor.
Thanks, bud.
However much it hurts, you must carry on and do what only
There we
you
go.
can do. Grieve, of course. But keep moving,
Thank you.
Sam. And when all is said and done, you can take stock. Decide what's next.
Thank you, guys. This one's for you.
Ow. Alright, so where are we going? Going up there. 800 miles away. I want to know where the road structures are. stop building roads. I don't see any. Welcome, welcome. Let me see what this thing says.
Gotta stretch my legs. Thanks for the help. Give me a hand.
Use watchtower. Oh, you can be able to see everything and it shows you everything. This is cool. It marks everything on the map for you, so you can see everything. It was good, man. How was yours? Hope it went well. I hope you had a good time. I hope everybody had a good 4th. Like, you can raise and lower this. You can go up and down. See, I can go down. I can go up. Whoa, there's a hell of a lot of ladders right there. What is that up there? Alright, we're gonna get out of here because I think we got everything. So where do we gotta go? We gotta go up that way. Why am I going up there? Gotta collect the gyros. I've seen another one right here. There it is. Charge the bike.
This one's for you. Thank you, Kai.
Is that a mailbox or is that a thing to make
This one's for you. Thanks for the
a
help.
road? So I haven't seen any road structures. That's a post box. I took my girls to see fireworks. They loved it. Nice. Yeah, fireworks are always fun. Fun for us, but the animals suffer. They get scared. Got stuck in the sand. I hate when they just put music in the game that you can't take out, because it copyrights it every time, and I gotta take the song out. Whoa. They zigged when they should have zagged. Hey, what's up? Yeah, clip edits. Good morning. Welcome. Got a feeling we're gonna see a sandworm here. Maybe not. We're at the plate gate. Pass through the gate. Can I take my bike with me?
Deal with them.
I've never seen them before. They almost look like they're on a pilgrimage.
It does.
You just waltz right through the gate like that?
It would seem so. Once you extend coverage into Australia, the chiral network should afford us some additional security. Or at least allow us to maintain a record of whoever uses the gate. It bears repeating that the UCA does not intend to restrict access to it. They only want to ensure safe passage for everyone traveling between the continents. Brace yourself, Sam. It's a gate quake. Oh, and a big one at that. Make our way to the plate gate. Carefully.
Warning. Cargo prohibited for transit outside the continent detected.
The following items cannot be taken with you when traveling between continents. Cargo designated for delivery, including cargo, animals, people, corpses, enemy vehicles. If you attempt to travel through the gate with any of these items in tow, they will be left behind and may be found in the vicinity of the plate gate terminal or stored inside. Alright, so we gotta leave them. That sucks.
I stretch my legs.
Facility storage. So cargo can't be taken with us. The rest of this stuff I think I can take. So, the cruiser, we gotta go over here. Try cruiser. Okay. So how do I put the vehicle in storage? Right here. Yeah, but it won't let me put it in storage. I guess I just leave it there. We're off. Morning, everyone. Thank you, Pete. I'll tell you, this environment looks insane. Whoa. One, two, three, four, five. Those are the extinction entities. What the hell?
Strange place, if ever I've seen one.
Pass through the plate gate and enter Australia.
There should be a terminal this way. Let's keep moving.
Almost there.
Nuts. I'm gonna get my stuff back. Connect to Cupid. Sweet. Oh, we gotta connect that whole thing. New strands established. Play gay Cupid.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Thanks again, Sam. The chiral network connection to Australia is holding steady. And you'll be happy to hear we made it here in one piece. Just to let you know, when you come back to the DHV Magellan, our patron would like to talk to you.
Sweet.
Order completed. Well done.
Hey, man. Thanks for the help.
My name's Sam.
Safety first.
Let's go.
Drive.
Thank you, Sam. I'd like you to meet someone.
Somebody else? Oh, is this Dakota Fanning?
Hello, Sam.
Nope.
My name is Charlie.
Charlie's Drawbridge's patron.
Hear me out, Sam. I want you to help us bring Australia into the network. Drawbridge has been selected to oversee this critical operation. People saw what you did in Mexico and wanted more of the same.
What are you trying to pull?
There are reasons why I can't tell you who I am, Sam. But to be clear, I'm not APAS, nor am I your enemy.
What, you think I'm just gonna trust the words of some faceless mannequin?
I need you to trust me. I'm the one paying for the ship and this whole operation at considerable personal risk.
Nah, I want to see a face, or no deal.
A face, very well. Since you won't take it from me, maybe it should come from someone you know. How's this? Pick one of your old comrades, and I'll speak to you with their voice. Who would you like? Who would you trust?
Call me Dead Man. I'm well acquainted with the dead.
I can use Lochner.
been a while, but not really. Monaghan, no. We're the same.
Well, that's cool. Heartman?
Sam, it's Heartman.
I think we're gonna go with Dead Man, because Dead Man's cool. I mean, yeah, Dead Man.
Call me Dead Man. I'm well acquainted with the dead.
Last I heard, he took a one-way trip to the beach. Seems a little soon, don't you think?
I picked Heartman.
Sam, it's Heartman.
Why do I gotta keep doing it?
No point. The man himself will be joining you on site in Australia.
Alright, so it's gonna like make me pick somebody.
Sam, this is Die Hardman.
All right. Pulling up his profile from the database.
How about now, Sam? Feeling more at ease already, I'm sure.
You tell me, old buddy, if this is a UCA sanctioned op, who knows about it?
You misunderstand. Then again, there's a lot I still haven't explained to you, isn't there? I think it's time a certain someone made an appearance. I'd like you to meet the president.
The new president? The guy who took over after Die Hardman?
Not precisely. The UCA doesn't have a presidential system anymore. Die Hardman was the first and only president, making it one of the shortest-lived single executive administrations in history. One can only guess what he felt about it. Previously, the president was subject to the will of the people via popular vote every 4 years. APAS, however, is far more efficient. It can ascertain public opinion in real time and thereby determine the appropriate course of action. This led to the adoption of a new model.
President guy? You just told me he isn't really the president.
He is not the president of the UCA. Rather, he serves as the president of APAC. APAC is a privately owned corporation responsible for the operation and oversight of APAS, a service provider to which we may delegate day-to-day governance.
Your performance in Mexico was exemplary. We cannot thank you enough. Well done. Truly. I firmly believe that the only ones capable of expanding the network into Australia are those who helped establish it here at home. That means you, Sam. And you too, Fragile. APAS has determined that you have the highest probability of success in this endeavor.
APAS and the chiral network are all built on UCA tech. If you expand their reach beyond our borders, then you're expanding their influence as well, aren't you?
A valid concern. But it wasn't the UCA that made the final decision. It was APAC, a private corporation. The UCA has no involvement whatsoever in this matter. Sam, it may interest you to know that linking up Australia will also serve a greater goal. You see, the plate gate that connects North America and Australia only matured after you united America with the chiral network. On that basis, we believe that a new gate will manifest somewhere within Australia once full chiral connectivity is achieved. At that time, APAS should have sufficient data to calculate the location of other points of connection between continents. With this information, APAS can then proceed to extrapolate the positions of these landmasses. In other words, this mission is not just about linking up a single continent. By connecting Australia, we will be one step closer to reclaiming a pre-Death Stranding world where everyone is part of a greater whole. I hope my answer alleviates your concern somewhat.
Guess so. Tell me, though. Who's Charlie to you?
He may speak for me as necessary to ensure the operation proceeds according to plan. Our corporation, however, will calculate what factors are essential for your success and will provide you with direct support. Welcome aboard, Sam. Charlie, we'll take it from here.
How did he
It will
go?
be your job to travel the continent and connect the people, Sam. But know that everyone on this ship is ready and eager to back you up.
Oh my god.
You won't be on your own this time.
So, you're gonna do it?
Did it before. Seems like the only thing I'm good at.
Thanks, sweet. Alright, nightmare time. Maybe not.
Did you manage to get some sleep, Sam? I'd like to take a moment to go over the details of the request that Drawbridge has agreed to handle. Access the DHV Magellan's delivery terminal when you're ready to proceed.
Looks like you've been supplied with a Drawbridge crew head. Try it on for size. I have a feeling it'll suit your style.
Take on a made order above Magellan. Right. We got a new hat, you said? Body. Oh, got something here too. We can change his outfit. Okay. Stick him with that. Okay. BB. I can change BB too. I'm just gonna keep BB the way it is. Matches everything. Alright, so we got two new hats. Drawbridge and whatever that says. Sapiens Ludens. Oh, Kojima Production. Why me? I thought I got a bunch of pre-order stuff. Where's all that stuff? See, I can't change none of that. Something new in the backpack. Yeah, there's new patches. Ooh. Got Kojima Productions. Oh, I can't fabricate it. I guess we're not doing that. Okay, that's done, that's done. Let's eat some food, drink some drink, head on our way. We gotta fill up our stamina and health. Quack Gamer, what's up? Patchless, how you doing?
Hi, Sam.
Welcome to the stream, my friend. It's not patchless. I do have patches on it. Well, say I'm doing all right. Good. Good to hear it. My sunburn has healed. We gotta talk to Dollman.
We can discuss anything you like here, Sam. It's a private room, after all. So if you ever want to sit down and talk, I'd be happy
Got about
to share
5-10
my
more
thoughts
minutes,
on
guys,
a
and then I gotta get ready
variety
for
of
work.
topics, along with any discoveries I happen to make. And who knows, some of it may even be of use to you as you work to connect all of Australia to the chiral network.
Continue talking.
You know, it looks as though you've been issued a few different hats, Sam. Why not experiment and switch up your headgear to suit your mood? You can also change the outfit I'm wearing if you like. I shall put my faith in your impeccable sense of fashion. Out of curiosity, Sam, did you notice that the mirror above your sink displays images of the outside world? These images change as we travel and actually show what's waiting
I'm not
for
gonna
us
talk
outside
during
the
this.
DHV Magellan when we disembark. Prolonged living inside an enclosed space can be bad for one's mental health due to the unchanging environment. That's why I asked Tarman to implement this particular feature. A digital photo frame, so to speak. An easy to understand name, don't you think? Though I'm the only one who calls it that. Anyway, it'll give you a preview of our surroundings. That's sure to have some practical benefits. Showers these days are truly impressive, Sam. They really are. They're able to collect all the minute chiral crystals from your wastewater and repurpose them for later use. The ones on board the DHV Magellan are the latest model. You would do well to use them regularly. It's important to remember that defeating BTs isn't the same as eliminating a threat once and for all. These entities are simply being driven back to the world of the dead for the time being. Woohoo! Looking clean as a whistle.
It wants me to keep talking.
I hope it's not too much to ask that you continue to take me with you into the field. I know a thing or two about BTs and the dead, after all. Some of it might come in handy. An advance expedition sent by APAC came to the Australian continent ahead of us. They constructed various facilities and laid the groundwork for chiral network expansion. Meaning that all you need to do is travel to these facilities and connect your Cupid to put them on the grid. We aren't the only members of Drawbridge, so you know. We have associates who've already established themselves on the ground. I expect you'll run into them from time to time. I don't really have anything else
so he's
to
done
say
talking
right
now. What if he was 500 lines, then I have to let it 500 lines. I don't speak over the dialogue because it's kind of rude for the people that are actually sitting here listening, so I don't like to talk over it. Alright, so check on Lou. I gotta get ready for work, guys, so we're gonna end this here. I'm just gonna continue with what I'm doing and then we'll get into it.
That's it. Everything's
okay. You can actually shake it too still. Yeah, not talking during dialogue is standard practice. Yep. Alright. So, unfortunately, guys, I do have to get ready for work. So we have to end this here. I hope you guys did enjoy the stream. Let me just get set up here, and we will say goodbye. So, try and have a decent time at work. Thank you so much for being here, my friend. I hope you guys all enjoy your day. But as always, if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you have been here right along, thank you so much for the support. It's greatly appreciated. And for those of you out there who are unaware, there are channel memberships here on the channel. There is a tier 1 and a tier 2 channel membership. Tier 1 consists of getting a badge that displays on the side of your name. Your name is highlighted wherever you go on my channel. You unlock these channel specific emojis that I just posted into the chat, and you get a private VIP chat room in my Discord server where you're able to chat privately with me and all of the other members of the channel. You also get a private chat command that you can use here during the live streams, where you're able to post links of your choosing as long as they are appropriate and they are not spammed. And tier 1 is $3 a month. Moving on to tier 2. Tier 2 consists of everything that tier 1 has to offer. On top of all of that, you get a private VIP self-promotional room in my Discord server where you're able to self-promote your YouTube videos, your music, your artwork, your Discord. If you're a business owner, you can promote products. Pretty much a place to hang out, meet new people, potentially gaining new subscribers and or customers. And tier 2 is $10 a month. Now, if anyone is interested, even in the slightest, you can click the blue join button that's right down below the stream, become a member now, and get a shout out as early as tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, mind you, tomorrow morning I have the day off, so we will be streaming for much longer. So with that being said, let's get into channel shout outs. As you now see on your screen, we have 10 total channel members, 1 tier 2, Crazy Lady Wigs Gaming. Thank you so much for being a tier 2 member, it is greatly appreciated. And the rest are tier 1s as follows: Tanky Poo, Lenny Winu, Josh FTW, Gammy Wombat, Desert B Games, Jacket Tatty Gaming, Regan Gamer, and Gaming with Fox. So thank you all for being channel members. It is really appreciated. Helps me pay for the games I play for you guys. Helps you make repairs if and when repairs are needed. But most importantly, to give back to you guys and run giveaways. Okay, there is a giveaway running as we speak for a $20 gift card of the winner's choice. Just please keep in mind you must be subscribed here to my YouTube channel in order to claim the prize if you win. If you win and you're not subscribed, unfortunately you will be disqualified and forfeited, and we will draw another winner. So with that being said, go like and subscribe to all these awesome content creators here. If you're one yourself, they will like and subscribe back, as we do try to give each other a little boost in the algorithm by liking, watching, and replaying each other's videos. So I hope you all have a wonderful day, wonderful morning, evening, whatever time zone you guys are in. Be well, be safe. And if you haven't told a loved one you love them yet today, make sure you do so. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'll see you guys next time. I'm Keepy75. Peace!